So guys, hello and welcome to the 63rd tutorial of Python programming series. So in this tutorial we are going to see something more about formatting strings. Actually not something more. What happened in the previous videos that I discussed, there were some ways to format a string, and they were the ideal ways and the most helpful ways. So actually what happened in that video, I forgot to tell you all there is one more way to format a string, but it got out of my mind because I myself don't use that way that much. Actually I don't use it at all because this way is more tedious and we have to type a lot in this way, but still you need to know it. That's why I'm making this video. But if you want to check out those videos that are more helpful, then you can click on this eye icon and go to the link and check those videos out. Okay, fine. Now let us see this video. In this video what I have to do is, suppose I have a task, I have to print out the name of a particular user, his roll number and his percentage. So see, there are three kinds of variables over here, actually data type. So first of all, data type is name, that is it will be a string data type. Then will come a not floating value, roll number. Roll number is an integer value, so suppose I write in a random roll number. Afterwards percentage, so percentage of is a floating point value, so floating means decimal point value, so I'm writing any random number. So okay, fine, I know this is too much, but let it be now. So name, roll number and percent. Basically these are three different data types: string, integer and floating point value. So now let us print out something. We have to print out the name, right? So I'll just print out name is, and I have to print out the name. So for printing out the name, that is a string data type, I'll have to write %s. %s just basically stands for a string value, you can say, address type. So after that, let us see, we have to print out the roll number. So roll number is, and after that I just have to print out the, after string I have to print out this integer value. So for integer value we specify %d, as we for integer we write, actually for integer it is denoted by %d, for strings %s, and for floating point value it is simply denoted by %f, that is floating point value. Fine. Number, okay, we got name, roll number and %d, and okay, fine. So now what we have to do is we have to specify these three arguments according to the position. Actually why they are arguments I'll tell you. So see, you have to write a %sign, and after just start a tuple. So what I did over here is, and in this tuple, hold on, I'll write first of all, then I can explain it to you nicely. So first of all, the first argument is name with a wrong spelling, hold on, name, and after that comes the roll number, and after that the person. Okay, fine. Now I will tell you all what is happening. So we printed out this thing, but after double quotes you just have to give a %sign, and remember, after double quotes and inside this round bracket, this is the most important thing. Many users tend to forget this thing. So after that just give a %sign, and inside it you have to start a tuple, and then give the names of your arguments according to the position. Remember, positions are really important over here. Okay, fine. Now let us run this code. So when we run this code, it will simply print out name is Sam, roll number is 67, and percentage whatever we wrote. Actually, whatever values we gave, it printed out in the same way. So this is the one of the ways actually, but I don't like to write this much, so I don't prefer this way. If you like this way, obviously you can follow this way. There's not a big deal in it. And one more drawback of this way is, if you write roll number by mistake, suppose, because obviously we are humans, we tend to forget the positions and all, because this is a code for three variables, so it is fine. Suppose you have 15 variables, then what you will do? That's why I'm telling this all. So if you write roll number and all, so what is happening, it is giving me an error, because obviously %d format a number is required, because obviously %d stands for an integer and not a string. And for %d, basically what is happening, %s is getting linked to roll number, %d is getting linked to name, and %f is %. Okay, fine. So this is fine, because this is % is a floating point value, as we wrote over, so it is floating fine, so it is fine. But name is, and when we write %s and roll number, so when we try to link them or whatever you want to say it, roll number is a integer and s is a string, so basically we cannot link them. That's why it gave us an error. So this is one of the ways, and hold on, I'll just make it better whatever it was. Yeah, fine. Suppose you want to perform some mathematical operations, so just write import math, and this is a math module, and just suppose you want to perform some mathematical operation with %, so just write math, and math dot, suppose you want, hold on, math dot, suppose you want the sign for any random reason. I don't know why I'm writing, but fine, whatever. So if I print this out now, run this code, yeah, see, it printed out the sign value as well, because we are just specifying the arguments, right? So we can do anything that we want. So suppose you want to print out % into 34, then also it will work. Everything will work, whatever you want to do. So this is the one of the ways, but actually I don't prefer this way. So I'll tell you this way that I like more. So this is known as formatting strings or F strings actually. So just write name is and give curly braces, then give a comma, roll number is, then again curly braces, and then percentage is, again curly braces. And this, when I write F over here, this stands for F strings. I think F stands for formatting, I don't know actually, but still. So F means, so see, and whenever I write F, these got highlighted in orange. So when I don't write F, it will be normal string as it is, and when I print it out, it will print it out as it is, basically as it is. So when I write F over here, what will happen? Hold on, I didn't want to run the code. So see, what will happen? I'll have to specify now. So inside the curly braces, just specify what you want to print out. So here you just specify name. Here you will specify the roll number, whatever you want, and the person. Basically, you are just specifying the arguments, you can say. So it will print out name is whatever, roll number, and percentage. So this is one of the more, you can say, nicer ways and easier ways to type and all. So that's why I like this way more. But you will like the previous way that I explained, then it is up to you actually. So that's all for this tutorial. Thank you. And one more thing that I would like to add up quickly is, if you like such content related to programming or any cool programming videos, then you can like and comment on my videos, and you can subscribe to my channel so that it will help my channel to grow further, because I see many people have not subscribed to the channel yet. So it will help my channel to grow further, and I'm really grateful that you all are watching my videos. So that's all. Thank you.